So here we have a Seagate expansion desktop drive. I'll turn it on and you can hear the horrible noise it's making. It's spinning up. That noise is the noise of a very unhappy hard drive. Going to try and take it apart. Whatever's in here that we don't need, we can eliminate other pictures useful. And then we can maybe do some tricks, try and get the hard drive to be happy just for even a few minutes at a time and try and copy off the photographs of somebody's working holiday or that's precious to people, not stupid movies and things like that, which really just waste your time at the end of the day, especially looking at the terrible storylines these days, eh? Again, personal preferences, mine, yours, different, etc. Everybody's got the right to their own opinion. Like power, may as well take the USB SATA combi thingy off. Oi. Those are on there quite tight, and guess what? There is no screw under that one. Come on. Hang on. There's a hole here. Maybe there's a screw under there. Put you closer for a better look. I found getting under the edge of a sticker with this kind of, you're going to mung the sticker, right? Because it's meant to show that it's been tampered with. That's one of the reasons why they put the sticker over the screw hole. Stop you unscrewing the thing, breaking it, putting it back together, and then taking it back for a refund. Because there are people out there who do, crying out loud. That's not a screw either. Okay, well, put that back. Feel for any other holes. Nope. Okay, well, now I'm starting to look a bit silly. I'm going to go with it's clipped in. Alright, let's try. Maybe from the front. So, just need to be a bit more forceful, it seems. Aha! There's a click of success there. You can see they're quite, the little tabs, in there, are quite long, or engaged quite deeply. Now, even though it looks like it's gone back, it hasn't actually, it's not engaged. They're just resting on the outside. Oops. Don't let it get back in there. This is how not to design things, people. Well, I suppose it does stop people fiddling with them, right? Oh, there we go. Lift up on this other bit. Makes it a bit easier. Oops. Put the camera right in the way now. Oops. Now I'm bumping you guys. Aha. Carry on this side. Getting somewhere now. I'm always getting excited to see what's inside now. I need to fight it like this just to open it. Reminds me when some of these companies that were trying to build storage cloud, aka somebody else's data center, they were building backup solutions. Think like Backblaze and places like that. Then they couldn't get hard drives in great shortages, and they ended up having to buy these kinds of external hard drive enclosures and then take the drives out. They called it shucking them like oysters. I thought that was quite funny at the time when I read that. Okay, now I've got to get these front ones out of there. So this one. Finally. Do you think they've got enough catches on this thing? Look at this in the front. What a palaver. Okay, so now we can get at the hard drive in there. Let me guess, this whole thing clips out as well. Yes, it does. Look at that. Okay, some little rubber isolation feet, shock absorption, etc. What else have we got? Looks like a bit of a shield for electromagnetic interference, aka EMI. I see this tiny little screwdriver holes there. Okay, let's just undo those. There's also screw holes normally for a hard drive around here. Will they or won't they? That is the question. Use those screw holes. I suspect they might have, because if I pull on the front here, that is very solidly on there. So, yep, look at that. Ta-da! There's a screw in there. Okay, I'll take these four off. Okay, we do have to get those other two little screws out. Tiny little screws like that out. Now, we have a hard drive. We don't need this anymore. We're going to plug it into a computer. It's just an adapter. Unfortunately, this is the thing making the noise. I'm pretty sure that beeping noise is coming out of this. The heads are seeking and not doing too well, I imagine. But it's always possible that something on this board has gone wrong, although it's unlikely because this is solid state, i.e. no moving parts. Inside here, there's a motor, some discs that spin, and then a magnet as well, probably around about here, and then some heads. Let's not take this part, let's plug this into something else and see if we can get it detected. Okay, so now we just plug it in. Any spare port will do, really. Data's in. Power's in. Computer back on. I turned it off with the power supply. The unhappy hard drive. But let's see what the. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. The computer says, "Hey, I only see one drive, which is not the drive that we just plugged in here. Next steps for this drive, the Seagate, which is MIA. Let's get it to chill." So what we're going to try and do is put this in a freezer, chest freezer, whatever kind of freezer you've got. But that also means we'll have a condensation problem. So we'll put it into this plastic bag and suck all the air out that we can, because effectively warm air carries more moisture, and when it cools down you'll have, well, condensation. The water will precipitate out the air. I think that's the right word. It's been a long time since I did geography. So I'm getting this vacuum impact effect. Well, I'll put it in the freezer for probably a couple of hours because we're about to have load shedding. Yeah, I can't run the computer without power, so see how it goes. So despite sticking in the freezer for 2 hours, we've still got a mechanical issue. We're going to try to give it a few taps. Oh dear, I gave it a few taps and we've still got this noise. Not sure if it's just me who gets excited when little things rock up from China, especially when you've been waiting for them a long time. I wrote on here and I said ETA for this thing is 12th of May. It's July. Let's have a look. Basically it's a new PCB. It's the last thing that I can try and do. Screwdriver ready, let's take it off. Yeah, I don't know about you, but that looks like it needs a cleanup to me, so I'm going to try and clean it up. As I understand it, this is a second-hand part, so that's why it's so cheap. But basically I'm doing it as a favor for friends, so I'm not charging him, or, well, it's his sister, but I'm not going to charge her. See here, above my thumb, not very bright. Now you don't want to take off any of these little capacitors or resistors, so be careful. I'm going to use the corner. Yeah. And I'm sure you could use some contact cleaner, but yeah, look at that. Nice and shiny now. It's got a chance of connecting onto these pins here. Interesting thing is some of these boards, like this, you need to swap the ROM or one of those chips off. Apparently with this one you don't, so I guess that means it's stored on the device. The remapping or whatever information specific to the device, which you would otherwise need to transfer across. Go. Okay, I'm going to plug it in and see what happens. Okay, I guess we have to open it up now. No desperate times, desperate measures. We need a T8. This is actually T8 security, but it'll work. And basically just take the lid off and see if the heads are stuck. And if that's not stuck, well, then put the lid back on and say, sorry, can't help. I'm just cracking the seal here. Try not to bend the thing too much. And that's not good because that's not stuck. Well, you can see where it has been, there's actually a mark here. Yes, you can just see the mark next to this piece of brown plastic here, where the heads would have come across. There we go. Yeah, you see, that has made one mood of a... Yeah, it's definitely not good, eh? Let's try and put it back together quick. Hopefully it doesn't make high-pitched squeaking noises. Chirps. No, they're still chirping. Alrighty, well then I don't know how to fix it, I'm afraid. I guess this one's a no fix. Alright, still hopefully that helps. You fix your hard drive or somebody else's hard drive and you don't end up with the chirping afterwards.